Whoa, we're getting right into it here. Apparently we've been challenged.
Hey!
I think we can. And this time, Beat's gonna be handling the audition.
Sup?
So, this is Garam. We're gonna be auditioning in Kogane. Same as the other guys. 3 challenges, and when we pass them, he joins us. And again, just like the other 2, the first 2 are piss easy.
Yeah, nice.
One out of the way. These feel more like time wasters than anything else. Yeah, not too hard. Think we can manage it.
Nice. Nice.
And done and dusted. And the last one. We haven't seen this area yet, but it will be very important later. I do wish they'd spent a little more time on it. It's a bit Spartan, even for a sewer. So, just a couple grinding and some hops. You do have to be a bit careful. If you miss any of the landings or you wait too long, like I just did, you hit the wrong wall and you fail. Well, no one's perfect. Backflip at the end there. And we've got our 5th member. We'll be putting him through his paces real soon. Alright, so we've seen Benten-cho, Shibuya-cho, and we just did Kogane-cho, and we're gonna stay here. So we're gonna do the second Kogane mission. We'll get to Benten and Shibuya later, but before we get into the mission, I'm sure you guys can guess what's going to come up here. And this track is Aino Tellen from the Wudos Band album, which is a mashup of a funk band called the Budos Band and the Wu-Tang Clan. Anyway, I'll be using Garam for the next mission, and I was trying to think of something to go with Kogane, what the colors of the level kind of inspired me. And as it turns out, Garam, he's a pretty cultured dude. He's got a fine arts background, so he was inspired by the old masters. Gotta say though, trying to interpret Dutch Impressionism with the analog controls here is not the easiest thing I've ever done.
Cow shitting again, spitting the wind, loaded guns, clipping the end, none sicker than him, yes indeed. I'm Millers in the STDs or sex disease, these dirty rats want extra cheese on that piece of the pie. Now ask me how high, I tell you reach for the sky, sling the crooked letter rock, that's my home, 23's wrapped in chrome, not only snap on y'all niggas, but I'll snap them bones, slap your dome, make you leave that crack alone, you got the key to the city, but the latch is on.
I've got a single undo command and I'm using it a lot.
Bring him up, bringing you up, clock the clock, but only if you feel this shit. Jack the Ripper, don't make me have to kill this bitch. That can get y'all, get it in check, that's the Mr. Mac with his foot on your neck, shut your lips up.
Both hands crusty, chillin' with my man Rusty, low down, blew off the burner kinda dusty. The world can't touch Ghost Purple Tape. The world can't touch Ghost Purple Tape.
In case anyone was wondering, I was sorely tempted to put this start to Starry Starry Night, but didn't quite fit the atmosphere.
Sun's trifling, fuck, wildflower on the cycling. Picked up the broom, thought I was Michaelin.
Speaking of which,
now I'm into iron duels, turn us to Earth's whoopee. She out of law school, inhale, break piece of hell, A and life repel, parallel. Doris Hell Nut, you flash a burn cell. Snap at the Candyland kids, the old rumor is
know, I was saying before that you'd be kind of surprised with the results you can come out with the analog stick. And this is pretty neat, but this was a pain in the ass. Still, after doing the drawings of gum last time, I kind of wanted to challenge myself, see what I could come up with.
Chronic liars like those who feast on hog, eat murder dogs. The village voice clear with his heart so hard. Breaker, 19. I bust this bitch and rub behind with a silver shine. Cause she thought she was fine. She winked at me, I thought it was fine. The nigga pouting, this hoe is mine. I had the alcohol in me, took my time. Let a nigga rotate, turn on your table. Put the diamond needle, pull it to your ego. What, you the king in the chair on my ground? The Tyson of sound is 20 seconds to a round. Scavenger nigga, use the shrimp.
Yeah. Not too bad. Sorry it took so long. I can only speed that up by a factor of 10. If I could have made it shorter, I would have. Maybe I'll figure that out in future videos. Yeah, we classed the place up. Certainly an improvement from Tab's designs. And number 540, that's where we are. Not gonna use Mew, not Beat. We used Gum last time. Like I said, we're putting Garam through his paces today.
Oh yeah!
I like this level a lot. Wide open spaces, lots of stuff to grind on. Soundtrack's a little more active too. If you see enemy gang members here and you charge them, you get a can bonus. Which is useful up here, because if you don't, otherwise the only place that has cans is at the bottom of the level. And I'm wasting no time getting the cops here. I don't really care at this point if I get rushed. The first wave is the paratroopers. And check it out, I found a neat little solution there for getting the graffitis done. Well, it's a nice way to display them. But I've already recorded the other videos and encoded them, so I'm afraid if you were really curious about the stuff in previous videos, you're going to have to look it up yourself. Anyway, the paratroopers, honestly, they're kind of a boring enemy. They stand in groups. If you come near them, they'll shoot at you. And there's nothing as interesting as the smoke cannons. It's just bullets. You'll just take damage. So other than kind of a cool intro sequence, there's not much to them. And I'm here trying to get to this other graffiti soul. Not very gracefully. I decided to class the place up a little bit. I really like this little arena down here. The walls and everything provide for essentially a big ramp to get up the side. You have a lot of mobility options.
Yeah. This is Onishima requesting aerial cover. Send in the choppers.
And that's a pretty cool tag.
Don't waste any time. Just
I decided not to paint this one yet because I wanted to save it for after the helicopters. Hope I didn't just spoil anything. I'm taking revenge after last time. Class your jacket up. You should be thanking me. There's a close-up of the paratroopers. They just shoot, and that's pretty much all there is to them. I jumped a little bit late to grind on the wire there. Took some damage. You'll notice Garam has the same graffiti spray pattern as Tab. He's got the easy one. So he's one of the characters who makes it a little easier. High health bar, easy graffiti. And helicopters. I'll try and show them off a little more. You can actually see the missiles this time. And I managed to tag one of them. See if I can get a good view of it here. There we go. Come along, Vincent. Yeah, got a little close to the explosion there. If you go over here, you can also get out of the area if you like grinding on these walls too. Grab some health on my way up. Now, I made a mistake earlier when I was talking about the characters' statistics. The power, technique, and graffiti. Took those together. 2 helicopters out and 1 grind. Hello, Vincent. Goodbye. And I'm afraid we won't get to see the other one. Those things have a wide radius. Anyway, sorry. Power, health. Technique actually refers to your tricks. Once you're going a certain speed and you jump, your character will just automatically do tricks here. Technique is essentially how many points you get per trick. And graffiti, again, that's the difficulty. So the same thing as we talked about. Can capacity is not actually represented as a statistic at all. It's there, but it just doesn't tell you. So that's what confused me. I like all the little objects you can just smash around and into without being interrupted. Muddy. That's also a nice one. Alright. I've only got a couple cans here, so I have to make a run before I can tackle the last graffiti there. I'll save the big one for last. And more Vincents. And make my way out of here and up. Almost finished with the junkyard. That portrait of Vincent looks a bit downsy, doesn't it? Well, I'm working with what I got. And even with the simple spray pattern, I still fuck it up a little bit. And we are finished. Another nitro. Still haven't gotten anything but that. And as usual, finish a mission, back to Professor K.
Jet Set Radio.
This is Tokyo's hard-walking, truth-talking, always squawking Jet Set Radio! Even the Kisatsu tune in here when they're not eating donuts. Looks like the GGs have filled the streets of Kogane-cho with their graffiti. Those froggies turned right back in the little tadpoles and swam away as fast as they could. Ribbit, ribbit. Poison Jam is on the run. If the GGs go after them, Kogane-cho is there.
Alright, and I decided to put a little extra thing at the end here. Now, I like the Gums tab, her small tag, a lot. And when you spray the helicopters, it covers the entire front. So, you can kind of see where I'm going with this. Oh my god, they look like some kind of retarded deep-sea fish. Sorry for the camera there. Let's see if I can get a front view of it. Kinda. Yeah, not bad. Anyway, see you next time.